welcome back to the Hyper Chef. Today we're going to make stuffed peppers. Now this stuffing I'm going to show you can be used for two different types of peppers. It can be used for Cubanelle peppers or regular bell peppers. I use Cubanelles because the regular bell peppers, I can't digest them well, so I just use these. I've already cut and cleaned these, but I left one that wasn't cut. So here's the top. I washed it already. What I'm going to do is take the top off, and then you're just going to clean out the seeds, give it a little rinse. Pepper's ready. Now, let's talk about our stuffing. A good loaf of bread, it has to be bread that when you pinch it, it pinches like if you're making bait for a fishing hook. Good Italian bread's good. Ciabatta bread, olive oil ciabatta bread is excellent. Sourdough is great. So what I've done is I've just taken the bread, broken up into a bunch of pieces. You fit the lid on the food processor. Just go like that. So it's all broken down. See the blade's jumping a lot. Okay, that's it. It's a crude chop, so you don't have to be too precise with it. I'm gonna put that in here. That should be a good amount. I'm not making that many peppers. Now, we're gonna add some Cubanelle cheese. I don't know, two big pinches of it. We're going to add some black pepper. And we're going to add a half a red onion and 2 ribs of celery, which I have sauteed on the stove in butter with salt and pepper. That's gonna go in. And then we're going to add some capers. Now sometimes people do capers and olives. I find it to be too vinegary if you do that. And you won't need any salt because we're doing the capers and the grated cheese. So I put like 2.5 spoons of capers in. All right. I'm gonna put a little dash of hot sauce. Or maybe a lot of dash of hot sauce since I'm getting laughed at here. And we're going to put in 2 eggs to bind it. 1 and 2. I'm going to take the spoon and I'm going to stir it. And I can already see that's not enough eggs, so I'm going to grab another egg. I'm going to put 2 more in. So now we're up to 4 eggs. It's all by sight. I'm just doing this by eye. I just want to make it so it's a little thick and bound up so I can put it stuffing into the peppers. Did I say binded?
No, that's not why I'm giggling.
All right. Now, what are we going to do to stuff the peppers? You're going to take the pepper. It's a little messy. You don't want to break the pepper, but you want to fit it in as much as you can. If the peppers break, don't fret. There's no exact science to this. And you want to bring them right to the top. You want to pack them nice and tight. And I'm going to put these in the fridge for a little while before I fry them. And we'll come back later when we fry them. How we're going to fry them is in vegetable oil. Just enough to maybe do, not even half the pepper, like a quarter of the pepper and high in the pan. And you're going to do very slow. And what's going to eventually happen is you'll get a hard crust on the outside of the stuffing. And then it'll set inside the pepper. Now, what do we do with the extra stuffing? Actually, there's always ends up being extra stuffing. I make stuffing balls. I make it into little patties and I fry that as well. They're a big hit, so we don't waste anything. Now, what else do I use the stuffing for? Even more importantly than these, I'm not making them today, stuffed vinegar peppers. The vinegar peppers you get in the jar, B&G brand, or you can get them from the pork store. Not hot cherry peppers. The vinegar peppers, usually green. If you're lucky, you get a couple reds because the reds are really yummy. And then you very carefully take the top out with a paring knife, and then you put your finger inside, you take all the seeds out, they're very small, they're medium sized. And then you stuff them, and you would fry those stuffing, open cap side, stuffing side up until they set, and then you would flip them and you would just brown the caps. Those are absolutely delicious. They're a wonderful addition to anybody's antipasto table. And I got one more. And as you can see, half a loaf of bread, I still have a ton of stuffing left, so I'll be making fried stuffing bowls later. We'll do that as well, so that we don't waste it. And that's all there is to stuffed peppers. Now I'm gonna put these in the fridge, and we will come back later when they've chilled, and we're going to fry them. Okay, welcome back for our stuffed pepper segment. Stuffed peppers are now in vegetable oil. As you can see, it's not a very deep amount of vegetable oil. And what I'm doing now is I'm letting them cook low and slow, and I'm going to blister them and keep turning them. And I also have the extra stuffing I made into little balls. As soon as I take these out, I'm gonna put that in. Okay, we're back. These are fried now. You can serve these room temperature or hot. I've even had them good cold the next day. You can even smother the stuffed peppers in some kind of spicy sauce if you like. Right now I'm going to keep these warm until my company gets here. There's the stuffing balls for the extra stuffing. Like I said, you can use with the vinegar peppers as well. They're absolutely delicious. And like we always say here on the Hyper Chef, mangia con buon gusto.